One of the biggest mistakes you can make in networking is to not follow up. If you feel awkward or find yourself stuck with analysis paralysis, with what to say, what not to say, or deciding the best way to follow up, and you overthink it so much that you just give up, you're not alone. Today, I'm here to answer the question, how to follow up after attending a networking event. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to follow up. My secret, my very best secret for following up after a networking event to position yourself as the expert everyone will seek out. Then I'll cover the number one mistake you should never do when following up after a networking event and the simple solution to avoid this mistake once and for all. Lastly, I will reveal an often forgotten practice that can boost your reputational capital to a 4 or 5-star rating when following up after any networking event. Make sure to stay till the end for a super simple, all-in-one follow-up solution. All right, so let's get into it. My best secret for following up after a networking event to position yourself as the expert everyone will seek out. It's simple. Follow the 3 C's: co-elevate, collaborate, and connect. These 3 tenets of our down and dirty networking mission statement have proven time and time again to be effective for following up after a networking event. First, you have to keep in mind that the point of following up after a networking event is to connect. And when you co-elevate and collaborate, you truly connect. And when you connect by co-elevating and collaborating, you position yourself as a trusted professional and expert people want to seek out. Yeah, you are someone they want to seek out. Now, let me know if this has ever happened to you. You get ready to send a follow-up message by either social media or email, and you start out by saying, "Hi, Meredith," and then you stare at the cursor blinking on the screen as you try to think of the best response. Or should I say you overthink the best response. And often you overthink so much that you just avoid it altogether because of your analysis paralysis. Has that ever happened to you? If so, let me know in comments. I know it's happened to me many, many times. But what I found to be true is if you follow the 3 C's, you know exactly what to say next. Something like, "Hi Meredith, I enjoyed seeing you at today's event. I noticed that you are a business owner and I'm looking to collaborate with a business owner like you to attract and retain more customers. Are you open to a conversation to see how we can co-elevate each other?" Or maybe you would say, "Hi Meredith, I enjoyed seeing you at today's networking event. I loved your energy and vibe. I'm actively surrounding myself with positive, like-minded professionals to learn from them and about them. Are you open to a conversation to see how we can co-elevate one another?" Now, notice that both options are a question. Are you open to? This is key. You're not sending your calendar link or potential dates to chat, but more on that next. All right, so have you ever been stuck not knowing exactly what to say to follow up? Are you ready to embrace the 3 C's so you can be positioned as a trusted expert? Let me know in comments below how co-elevate, collaborate, and connect is going to help with your follow-up after a networking event. All right, so let's keep going. The number one mistake you should never do when following up after a networking event and the simple solution to avoid this mistake once and for all. All right, here you go. Never, and I mean never, follow up by making a sales pitch or an ask for a job or promotion. Doing that indicates you are focused on transactions and selling. This is known as being transactional or traditional networking minded. See, when you're focused on transactions, this is when you make it all about you. Making this critical mistake will repel people from you, and it signals that you are an amateur networker. Trust me when I say, when you continually make this mistake, your reputational capital will quickly deplete to near zero. Now, earlier I gave you 2 examples or templates to follow that ended in a question. Are you open to a conversation? And I told you, you're doing that without sending your calendar link or potential dates to chat. Even though you're not asking for a purchase in those examples, you're assuming they want to connect by sending them your dates. This can be perceived as salesy, and no one wants to be sold. So, how do you avoid this mistake once and for all? Simple. You ask questions. Spoiler alert, we just talked about this. The question are you open to, is the most powerful question to ask because it gives them control of whether they want to connect with you or not. For you, it weeds out those who are not open to connecting. This saves you time and energy and positions you as a professional and seasoned networker. And it shows that you are focused on building relationships. And this is key. Now, here in Down and Dirty Networking, one of our core values is talk less, question more. When you are focused on relational networking and building relationships, not just selling your stuff or selling your stuff or selling yourself, you are respecting the other person and allowing them to choose to say yes or no to being open to connecting. It's been my experience that by asking, are you open to a conversation? Many will respond saying, thank you for asking. I see it time and time again. All right, so now before I reveal an often forgotten practice that can boost your reputational capital to a 4 or 5-star rating when following up at any networking event, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos every week to help you network more effectively, similarly like we do here in Down and Dirty Networking. So click the link, click the subscribe to this channel. Yes, click subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on any of those tips. All right, so let's get to it. What's the often forgotten practice that can boost your reputational capital to a 4 or 5-star rating when following up after any networking event? Simple. It's a thank you note. I don't know about you, but growing up, my mom would have me handwrite a thank you note after every gift or card that was sent to me. She even bought me a book. It was the Raggedy Ann, a thank you, please, and I love you book. So this book was to reinforce the importance of sending a thank you note. According to this book, Raggedy Ann would say that saying I thank you without making an ask is allowing that thank you to be perceived as genuine. We often underestimate the power of a thank you. In a 2019 Forbes article, on a scale of 1 to 5, how happy someone will be to receive a thank you note, while senders typically guessed a 3, recipients usually rated the response at a 4 or 5. A handwritten note would be best, but today an email or social media message also works. Or if you struggle with writing as I do physically and cognitively, you can send a video thank you. The idea is just to send it and say something like, hi Meredith, thank you so much for attending today's networking event. I really enjoyed seeing you there and appreciated what you had to share today. I'm grateful we connected. That's it. Can you remember the last time you got a genuine thank you note or message without an ask attached to it? If you can't, this proves why this is one simple practice that can boost your reputational capital above everyone else. And if you can remember the last time you got a genuine thank you, how did it make you feel? Share your experience in comments. When I get a handwritten thank you note, I save them in my quote journal. And when I need a boost or inspiration beyond what a quote can provide, I read one of those thank you notes. It does wonders for my self-esteem and mood, especially on my very high-paying days. Recently, I reconnected with a networker at a Down and Dirty Networking event, and she and I had not talked in almost 10 years, but we had remained connected on social media. Anyway, during the event and during the group conversation, she mentioned writing handwritten thank you notes to all of her donors to her nonprofit. She shared how everyone who received these notes appreciated her personalized touch to every letter. I told her I knew that touch firsthand because years ago she had written me a thank you note for the guidance and mentorship I had provided her, and that I still had that letter. She didn't believe me, so I walked over to my quote journal over there and I pulled out the note she had sent me and I showed it to her. She was shocked I had saved it. It was such a cool moment for both of us, one for me to be able to say thank you to her for her thank you note, but also for her to receive that. She walked away and I walked away with a 4 and 5-star rating of each other, just like that Forbes article said. So don't ever underestimate the power of a genuine thank you as it relates to boosting your reputational capital. It is an excellent way to follow up. All right, so I have a question for you. Are you ready for an all-in-one solution to network and follow up to save time and energy? If so, click the link in the description below and I will send you a personal invitation to the next Down and Dirty Networking Sneak Peek event so you can network and follow up with the community in an all-in-one online platform. No wasted time and no fluff of 30-second commercials and sales pitches. Just meaningful conversations, connections, and lasting relationships. So click the link in the description below and to get your personal invitation so that you can test out all of these amazing tips that we shared today for yourself in one place. I look forward to seeing you at the sneak peek event. Thanks for watching and happy networking.